everyone, welcome to my hiking video for the island of Tahaa in French Polynesia. I'm currently standing on a motu with the main island there in the background. So I'm going to be hiking the Tahaa Traverse from Patio to Haamene. It's a one-way hike. And then in addition, I'm going to share with you some of our snorkeling and boating footage around the island of Tahaa. Hope you enjoy it. Today I'm doing the Tahaa Traverse, which is what I think is probably the best hike on the island. It passes through a country road and then it continues on to a mountain road that I think is pretty much no longer used. I did this hike 5 years ago, but really looking forward to doing this again today, showing you some of the beautiful greenery and flowers here on this video. It did rain quite a bit last night, so as you can see there's going to be some puddles to walk through. Lots of pretty flowers on this stretch. Passing by a breadfruit tree. As you can already no doubt appreciate, this hike across Tahaa is just filled with so many beautiful flowers. It's very pretty, very wonderful hike. So that was the first half of the hike. Down a country road, past a few houses here and there. And now the terrain, this is a former road, like a four-wheel drive road that used to go up the mountain to a lookout point. But now it's pretty much just a hiking trail. So there's gonna be some good views at the top, but we're gonna have to deal with some overgrown brush for a while. You can see there's already some nice views there off to the left. The trail will be climbing now for quite a while. All the greenery is just truly astounding through here. You can see the trail follows these faint tracks, gives just a little bit of space to be able to walk on without having to walk in tall grass. Picking up some views on the right side. You can see a high summit over there. A lot of jungle there. Found a perfect viewpoint of this major peak, which is off to my right. So I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but the Tahaa Traverse begins on the northern side of Tahaa in Patio, and it heads south, basically down the middle of the island, and ends kind of in the middle on the east side. And you can see those two spots on a map. As far as wildlife I've been seeing skinks, butterflies, as well as a lot of birds. And as you can probably see, my shirt is totally soaked, and that's normal for me in South Pacific hiking. My body's not really used to this environment, so it really takes the water out of me. So obviously bringing lots of water is the key to successful hiking, at least for me personally. Gaining quite a bit of elevation. You can see the clouds are not that high up and they're moving quite fast. Another great view of that mountain summit as I am getting closer to the pass. the trail has leveled off, just about level with that ridge line there. So Viewpoint should be close. So as I approach the pass, I have my first real good view to the north. I can see the lagoon, a couple motus, and the ocean beyond. Heading slightly downhill now. Somebody did chop these trees, but there's one just laying across here. I don't know if four-wheel drive vehicles come up here, but somebody must from time to time. Right here is the payoff of the hike. The Viewpoint. Check out right here, a couple coconut palms and just a beautiful bench to enjoy the view, which I'll show you in a couple minutes. Well, just spent about almost an hour relaxing here at this lookout point. No other people around, just so beautiful looking out, having a snack, enjoying the view down into the lagoon and the mountains of Tahaa. Such a beautiful place that's virtually unknown to almost everyone. Well, indeed, it's time for me to head down from the Viewpoint, downhill the rest of the way to the village. An old bridge was built right here. So the biggest challenge of doing the Tahaa Traverse is probably logistics. It's a one-way hike, so you need somebody to drop you off and pick you up, which is hard, being that a lot of people just come here for the day in a rental car like we did. So I had my group drop me off for this hike, and they went Purau shopping and visiting vanilla plantations. So this worked out perfectly. Also, as far as safety concerns, of course, there's slippery conditions, mud, the trail's not maintained. Route finding's not too hard, but it would be good to have a GPS tracker to find your way. The rain's just hitting me right now. Rain's starting to drop down heavy right as I'm hiking, which is not a big deal, at least on this day. My hike's almost finished, and I'm overheating as it is. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful day out, even with the rain. You hear the sound of that rain? It's really coming down here. Very cool. Look at the size of these. Now that is one big pile of coconuts. This is where the hike comes to an end at this fence. Step over on this side, looks like. And there is my group in their car waiting for me. Can't beat that timing.